Hello everybody and welcome back to my Time at Portia, where today I think we're going to get this lift finished finally. Is it a Sunday today? I think it might be a Sunday. Yes, it's a Sunday. Right, so Sundays are great. Because on a Sunday now, let's have a look at this horse quickly. Oh no, I didn't want to look at it like that. I want to look at it with the right hand click. Oh, so the hunger level is down to 0% again. Wow. That is crazy. So I don't want to give the horse too many. So I wonder if the training is based on how much food it's got. I'm not really sure. Training time, training endurance. Probably is based on the hunger, isn't it? So I need to feed it, but people are saying don't feed your horse too much because you won't end up with any food left. So we'll just try... Oh, there's no food left anyway. Oh my goodness me. No, I gave it too much food. Alright, let's head over and do the mini game and then we'll sort that horse out later. I don't know if the horse needs food or if the food is just required for training or what. Oh, so the lease for the horse has expired, and I got a nice, tasty, condensed Power Stone ×3 for doing my commissions. No, not my commissions, for doing my inspections yesterday. We're going to do the inspections today, and then start looking at finishing the lift, and then we're going to start looking at Dana's stuff. I think Dana's stuff is going to be hard. I have a feeling about this. Okay, so let's inspect this sword. So, chip there, chip there. Something odd going on up there, and that's in the wrong place. Axes. Right, something really looks wrong down here. There's a little scuff there. The handle looks off. I'm not sure where to click for that though. I'm going to try clicking here. Good, that seemed to work. And a scuff on the back. Perfect. Next. Bam, that's got a thing on the back there. Little grill that shouldn't be there. Scuff around the side. Any dings in the frame? Oh, there's a weird thing on the front there. There we are. Sewing machine. Right, so that's missing a doofer on the needle. That's got a weird thing on it. Oh, okay, there were only 2 mistakes on the sewing machine. All done. Fantastic. Okay, so next thing we're going to do then, now we've done that for the day, is go and have a look at finishing the lift off. And I suppose we'll ride Whisper. How are we doing for apricots? Oh, really badly. We have no food. I have to go over to like Sophie's and buy lettuces or something. I think I can feed them lettuces. I'll see if there's anything in my ingredients chest that I can use. Snakeberries, pumpkins, herbs, aroma apples. Try snakeberries. I know they'll eat fibre, but I don't have any of that left either. I'm kind of glad Act doesn't feed the horse. Oh, right, yeah, I can feed the horse snakeberries. So how about we feed you 4 snakeberries? And we'll see how that does for your hunger. Ah, right, 60%. Okay. How about if I give you another 2? 90%. So that's 7 snake berries. 100%. More train, dash. I don't really know what all of that does, but we'll try and feed the horse if we can. I can always pick up snake berries. Snake berries are not too difficult. Ah, now I can't ride the horse because I'm training it. Oops. But we're going to rent one anyway. Okay, so rent a horse, then go and have a look at the lift. Because I was trying to make things for it yesterday, but I think I ran out of boards or something. I think it was the ironwood planks that I ran out of. So I was like, oh, okay. Come on, rental horse. I'm not really sure, like, what the point of having more than one horse would be. We'll have to find out. Possibly one to ride while you're training another one, but I don't know if you could sell them back for more money or something, because that would be really cool. Right, so you stay there just a second, and I'm going to go check out the lift now. So I think it is literally just these boards that are missing. Hardwood plank, ironwood plank, hardwood plank, carbon steel bar. Oh, there's loads of stuff missing from it. Hang on. You go back, please. Parked you outside for a reason. So do I have the hardwood planks on me? And the carbon steel bars? Yes, I do, with the hardwood planks. Carbon steel bars? No. They'll be in the metal chest, no doubt. I'm starting to remember where things actually are in this game. Since I recoloured all the chests, it's taken a second for me, well, a little while. Episode or two for me to get used to it. Okay, so that's all of that done. Just 17 ironwood planks. I think there must be some more in my box because the other ones are finished as well. So there's going to be stuff in here. That should be enough to finish it off. Yes, fantastic. I'm just trying to stockpile things as well because why not, really? It's just sometimes difficult to work out what you need to stockpile and what you don't. You end up with loads of something that you don't need. So we have the lift. Right, let's go, horse. Let's go in there. See what we can find with this lift in place now. Okay, so where are we going for that? It's over by that DD stop there. Right, okay. Gonna use the DD. I almost didn't, but I remembered. Let's have some tea while it drives us over there. Tea is so yummy. Right, next. Let's pop on over. Yeah, just around the bay there, isn't it? Over here by this tunnel. Aha, nice. Let's get this lift in. Yay! Lift is installed. Okay. Right, well, let's go and have a little look up here then, shall we? I think we should take a photo too. Me by my lift. Maybe a slightly different pose there. I like that pose, it's quite good. That pose is quite nice too. There we are. Me by the lift. Save. I never put text in. I'm mostly doing this for thumbnails. I do have, you know, stuff in the photo album. Right, so we're up here now. Woohoo! Now, apparently, you guys have told me... Oh, look at that. That's different wood, isn't it? Let's have a look at what that's supposed to be when you cut it down. I'm like, oh, look, a new tree. I must destroy it. Hardwood and wood. Okay. Nothing too special then. Apparently there's some rocks up here that I need to find. We'll just swing around on the horse for a bit. Till we find said rocks. I'm guessing these are the ones. Apparently these rocks contain a new kind of metal or something that I need, or... Oh no. I'm not going to use the mining drill for this. I'll use the mining drill in the mine. So that's igneous rock and zeolite. Now, I imagine that the igneous rock for the floor tiles and stuff I will be making as a like byproduct of trying to mine for the zeolite, because you guys were saying that zeolite is important later on. So I'm like, well, while I'm up here, I may as well get some. I've also planted zeolite trees, so I think I should be okay whenever whatever quest needs zeolite comes up. Like I say, you guys are able to like sit and play all like 20 hours worth of new content in a few days, so I get very behind you guys. But in a way that's good because you can warn me about stuff. And you're pretty good, I think, as far as spoilers are concerned, you're pretty good at posting when it is a spoiler, and you're generally, as a community, pretty good at not being too blatant about it either. Just telling me, you'll need this. Not, you'll need this because this is going to happen in the story. It's just, you'll need this. And I trust you when you say that. Sometimes I even trust you when you're being trolls. But I do try and like trust people and say, like, if they say you're going to need this tree, I'll plant some of that tree. But yes, I'm very glad that I've worked out the horse thing now. I gave that horse way too much. If you give the full 30 items of food to the horse, then it seems to be too much, and it just goes through it too quickly. I think that's maybe something that needs to be a bit sorted out. What's this? Fishing hut. Wow. Interesting. So there's little bits and pieces of things up here. So how far have we gone? We're like right up the top here, look. Wow. We're at the edge of the world, horse. Edge of the world. Way up round here. Into... Oh guys, we hit the invisible wall. Sheelab doesn't know about invisible walls, so she's really scared. She's like, oh my goodness, that's an invisible wall. So I wonder if this, when I hand in the lift quest, whether this will become like the ruin that I need to go into. This round one here. Is there a way in around this side? Yeah, there's a way in there. So I imagine that's going to be some kind of new dungeon. I don't know whether that'll be in this patch. If it is, it'll be pretty epic, but I'm not holding my breath. Okay, I'm very happy with this. I've got all that zeolite stuff. How much did I get in the end? 20 and 87 igneous rock. Nice. Does that mean there's a volcano somewhere nearby? Okay, so we've done the lift. So the next thing I did say that we were going to do was... let's find that DD stop. It should still be in operation. It's only 8:30. The next thing that I said that I was going to do after that... Ooh, Dr. Zeus desires something. And so does Remington. We'll have to look at that. Need to go back to my... Yeah, so sorry, the next thing I said I was going to do was to make the sewing machine for Martha. And then we'll have a look at all the things we're going to need for Dana's mining operation. Could be interesting. And if we get spare time, which we may do, devs, I really want to put stuff in these 4 squares here, please. these 6 squares, like right in front of the gate. Please let me put some marble tiles down there. Small request, but please do, if you can. Right, so sewing machine. Sewing machine. Of the industrial nature, so hard advanced engine, bearing, rubber belt. Which is quality leather. Well, I was making quality leather, wasn't I? I'm sure that I started making some quality leather to do this with. Or, no, I didn't start making the quality leather, but I did get the delicate fur. Right, okay, well, let's just make some quality leather over here then. 2 on this one, and 1 each on the others. Should be done in a few hours, so that should be done by morning easily. What else do we need for this then? Steel plates, aluminium, advanced engine. I should have one of those. Rubber belt, bearing, and sewing head. We should have the sewing head as well. So I'll start with that actually. I might even still have it in my inventory. No, I do not. It must be in a chest then. Probably the mechanical parts chest. That's the sort of place I would put something like that. And so while we're in there, we'll put back anything that looks like it belongs in that chest. Yeah, I think that's everything that belongs in there. Right. Oh, except data discs, but I'll keep them on me. I always keep them on me, so that makes no difference. Igneous rock and zeolite. They must... Oh, they're needed for concrete. Apparently concrete is a thing, and everyone's saying that you have to do that in the mixer. So it's obviously something that people didn't realise that concrete was in the mixer. I probably would have tried that. I honestly think I would have thought concrete, because you make that stone stuff in the blender as well. What's it called? The hardened clay. So I would have thought about making concrete there because of making the hardened clay there. I think that would have been a logical step for my brain anyway. Still, I do think they need some kind of like cement mixery thing, and the concrete and the hardened clay needs to go into there, and then the blender needs to be kept for food stuff, because I think it's a bit weird that it's all mixed up. I think a lot of people think that. Okay, so let's see if we can find this sewing machine head. The advanced engine's in there. Yeah, it's there, it's there. So sewing machine head, advanced engine. We'll just stick those on to start with. Is there anything else that we needed? It was steel plates, wasn't it? Steel plates. So that's 3 of the things we need. That's my last advanced engine though. So apparently they're easier to find nowadays though, because there was a hot fix patch thing and everyone was complaining that they couldn't find enough advanced engines, so they made it a bit better. Bearings and hard aluminium. Bearings. And hard aluminium. Have a lot of aluminium. I've not really gone through the aluminium as much. I don't know if that's going to be needed soon. I think it probably will. And then it's just that rubber belt now. ×2. Rubber belt ×2. Oh, bearings as well. That's the bearings. Right, so let's see what we need for a rubber belt ×2. Imagine I make it here. Rubber fruit, quality leather ×2, and sulfate. So I just need the quality leather ×4. Which will be done in an hour, so that's awesome. Everything else is done for the sewing machine. Fantastic. So next thing I want to do is have a quick look ahead of myself again. Of what I need for aluminium frames. Hang on, actually, they might be doable here, actually. They might be on, because steel frames are just on here. So why wouldn't an aluminium one be? Although it doesn't seem to be there. Let's have a quick look in the handbook. It might be that aluminium ones are bigger and have to be made on the assembly table. Oh yeah, here we are. Aluminium frame, ironwood planks, concrete, aluminium plate and hard aluminium. Oh, so it looks like I got the stuff together just in time for making the concrete. Zeolite, or zeolite, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Resin, soil. Cool, cool. I think we might even have the aluminium plates and the hard aluminium already. Might need more, we'll see. Ironwood planks times 8, but they're going to have to make 2 of them, so let's see if we've got 16 of those. Although we are making them already, so we probably actually do. How many do I have on me? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we'll have 16 pretty soon. So let's get started on the concrete then. So how much resin do I have is the next question. 3. How much tree sap do I have? Like 0. Okay, so the remainder of this day will probably be spent getting together 30 tree sap. 30 resin, sorry, and that can be done just by getting enough tree sap together. I'm just going to cut down all of these guys outside. So the bigger trees needed for resin. I believe I currently have the best... Oh, do you know what? I am fed up with this horse. Always in my face. I do love you, horse, but you know, you are always in my face. Okay, I think that's everything around here that would be... Do you know what? I'm gonna get rid of these because they're in my space. Because I haven't built anything there. There's no llamas in here yet. I believe I need bait though first, but I haven't quite got around to that. Oh, I would love to get the concrete started. So I'm just going to chop this last tree down. Oh, got royal honey. Very nice. I'm going to chop that last tree down and try and get the concrete mixing before I go to sleep. I can make 4, so may as well. That's 6 hours worth. It's going to kick me out otherwise. But we may as well just go to bed. But I made a start on those frames for Dana, which is cool. I am now understanding why everybody is asking how to make concrete on all of the forums and things. So let's go to sleep. And we can grab a commission because it is a Monday. So we've got to beat old Higgins to the post with it. At Higgins. Our lettuces are done, I think. Okay, so the first thing I'll do, as always, on a Monday morning is to ride over here. Ride on over. And get into the Commerce Guild. Then I need to tell, what's her name? About the lift. I need to tell Marley. I need to tell Marley about the lift. And then I need to, oh sorry, let's just check these. Crystal necklaces, grinding saws, satchels. Take grinding saws, I think, for Walnut Groove. You've either got to take the rubbish sea route commission or you've got to take satchels. I made Higgins take satchels. Now you've got to go kill all the bunnies. And just for the person in the comments, I can't remember your name, I'm sorry, because I have so many comments to reply to and I can't remember everyone's names, but there was someone who definitely, and it stuck in my mind, they wanted me to spar with Higgins. Now, it's not very fun anymore, really, because it goes like this. Okay, he's lasting a bit longer nowadays. Used to be I took him down in about 3 punches, but he's actually starting to get a bit more tanky. He's still level 10, bless him. Okay, so let's have a look at what they've said in here. So from the Commerce Guild. Oh yes, my inspection. Fantastic. Okay, I should probably cut down more trees so I can make more concrete. I need like 10 concrete, I think. I'm going to try and keep that going as much as I can. I'll turn any tree sap I've got into can't do that without the blender. Oh, I only made 1 concrete. That sucks. That was a bit silly of me. Well, let's make as much resin as I can out of the tree sap that I've been picking up. Oh no, resin takes time now. Oh, good grief. Okay, we've got to wait a few hours for that then. In the meantime, I'm going to grab the quality leather and we'll make the belts for the sewing machine and hand that in as well. I'm trying to do quite a lot in one episode, aren't I? Let's face it. Oh, we did have some concrete. Okay, cool. It was just in my box. Right. Hello, Ak. How you doing? I never speak to you anymore, do I? I should now have the stuff to make belts with. I was thinking to myself that once everything is together and the game is released for this, I might start again. Because I'm kind of thinking it'd be cool to see how much better I do knowing what I know and having had the practice with the game I've had now. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Whether that would be something cool to see. I might even play the endgame content, like from the release patch. You know, kind of finish it off in that way, and then go back through and just see how everything plays out in the correct order. Because I was watching someone streaming it the other day, a girl called Katie Rose, and she was right at the beginning, and there were all these quests that were coming up in such different orders, and I was like, yeah, it is a very different experience now to what it was when I first played. I've done all of the quests, but they're all in different orders, and it'd be really interesting to see where they will actually come up. Right, so we have now got the sewing machine finished. It'd be good if I retrieved it, wouldn't it? So I can go and take that down to, I believe it's Martha. And then go and, oh, I need to make grinding saws as well. I wonder if I've got the stuff for that, actually, before I go gallivanting around on my horse. Hopefully I have some more of those bloodstones by now, because I was really struggling for them before. I can make 2, because I don't have enough resin. Gee whiz, this resin stuff. I don't know. No trees left. So I need like 6 resin, so I need another 2, I think. I've got 1 from that. I'll go cut down this big tree over here. That should be enough. She-Lab's logging operation. Okay, so let's go back to the workbench, make the grinding saws, and then that's less. I can just do a big round robin of the whole town then. 3 grinding saws. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the grinding saws are going back to the Commerce Guild, because I think it was just for Walnut Groove. Ah, I'm stuck. And then we'll go find Marley, and then we'll go find Carol. I baton. Here's my my grinding sauce for walnut brew. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. I'm so efficient and wonderful and great. Okay, out we go. Next, all the way down into town. Hopefully Carol will be by her shop. Yep. And I have a sewing machine for you. Wow, this is a lot bigger than the sewing machine I had. I'll need to figure out some room to place it. Thank you so much for your help. Now I can get back to my work. Yeah, it did look pretty massive. So 4,000 gold for that. So how much money do you... Oh, 112,000 now. We are getting there slowly. Right, let's see if we can find out where Marley is to hand that in. It looks to me like she's up with the civil corps, so we'll just ride on up the steps. Try not to run Gust over. I know my way around so much better nowadays. Why, hello, Marley. How are you doing? Alright, thanks for the help. Now I can start looking at the ruins in that area. I hope it's not too dangerous. It won't be, especially not for someone like me, my shilabness. That's another 10,000 gold. So that's 14,000 gold we've made today. Fantastic. 122k. 80k to go. Less than 80k to go. Okay. So that's fantastic. We handed in all those awesome quests. Let's just double check, see if there's any other quests that we are supposed to be doing. No, it looks like it's just Dana's stuff now. So I'll just concentrate on that and doing commissions and taking people out on dates and doing things to my workshop and all the usual McGubbins I do. Alright. Shop. I might still actually need a little bit more resin. Let's see how much I've actually got. I think I may have used it all to make those grinding saws. So I'm gonna go and chop down a few more trees so that I know I've got enough concrete. But it may be the next episode before I properly get to making those alloy frames. They are a little bit complicated. Also, let's see what else I need. So... help her to construct and install a conveyor belt. I wonder whether there's parts to this or not. She'll probably come back with all these different things that I need to do to make the mining machinery. But then it'll be awesome because it'll be like the tree farm quest only for metals. Oh, 7 resin there. Got 9 resin now. Let's just make concrete out of whatever we've got. That means that the machine is clearly finished. So we've got 4 already. I'll make another 3. And I can make another 4 resin. Well, do you know what I'll do? I'll start making the concrete. And I'll just go... I'll spend the time making other stuff. Also, we'll just get this frame onto the assembly station. Assembly station... alloy frame. Grab those ironwood planks as well. We'll get the horse back to where the horse should be. Let's see if the training has happened over here as well. Oh, we've got a hungry horse again, apparently. An angry hungry horse as well. Good grief. Whisper or net, 7,868 goals. That's not even as much as I had before, and I put loads of training in. No. Loyalty's going down as well. Train endurance. Let's train speed as well, actually. So I need to pick up and stuff after this horse. Apparently. I need to pet the horse as well. Okay, I have to wait until the head's out of the stable or something to pet. So maybe if I run over this side. There we are. I'll do 3 pets. That's actually quite a lovely little scene there, isn't it? I wonder if I can make a thumbnail out of that. I'm not sure. Maybe. Depends on what the episode's mostly about. Okay. So, I definitely need to cut down some more trees. And a really good place to do that is the tree farm, obviously. So I'm going to head up there quickly and cut down a couple of trees. Mind you, there's quite a few big trees along here that probably would do the trick anyway. Got a big old she-lab resin collecting session. Could go to Amber Island because you can pick up loads of stuff up there as well. Loads of resin and things. Just going to go chop down a ton of trees. So we're up to 5 resin now. Great. We need 3 per piece of concrete. And we need 10 pieces of concrete. And we've made about 6 or 7 so far, I think. So if I could even get enough just for 3 or 4 pieces of concrete. So like 12 resin maybe. That would be amazing. Looks like we've run all the way up to the tree farm. Oops. Don't mind me at it, as I'm just chopping down all the trees. You don't need them, right? Nah, you don't need them. They'll all grow back. So I wanted to have about 12 or so resin. I'm already on 13, so I'll just finish this tree and we'll go back. That should be enough for all the concrete we need to make for this particular bit of the commission. But you guys seem to think there's a lot more to all of this. Oh, no, wrong one. This one. Because you're telling me that I'm going to need lots of advanced engines and things like that. So I think we are nowhere near all the content being finished yet. Look at the purple glow off my house at night. It's so nice. I love my place now. I think the time I spent making it nicer, it was well placed. I do need to make more street lamps though. I wonder if I can make a bit more concrete in here though. Made 2 out of the 3 concrete. It doesn't take long to make actually. You just need a lot of resin for it, unfortunately. So it's making 4 and I have 6. So that is the 10 I need actually all queued up. Fantastic. Fan-blinking-tastic. So, if I have 6, that's enough for 1 already to be made. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Concrete base. Ironwood planks. Aluminium plate and hard aluminium. I may have hard aluminium already in my inventory. Yeah, I do. Aluminium plate, I do not have in my inventory. I think that is in the mechanical parts chest. I'm sure I had aluminium plate here. Yeah, I did indeed. Oh, those bearings can go back. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's the hard aluminium up there, and the aluminium plates go there. Perfect. So we'll retrieve that. Aluminium alloy frame. I know it's spelt aluminum. This is clearly the American English iteration, localization of this game. Not the English localization of this game. And we're just waiting for concrete now. And that will be done in 3 hours time. So we should actually have that done by the time we pass out at 3 AM. But we might not have time to go over to the desert and place it today. So we'll have them made but not placed. Which might mean I'll have to wait another day. Not sure. Not sure. Take 2 of them. We do need the other 2, unfortunately. Those will be ready tomorrow, those lettuces. So, I'm going to check out feeding. My horse is really angry. But loyal. My horse is growing in loyalty. That is good. I've not seen any like poops or anything, so I don't think that I've been lax in my mucking out. We'll have to see. Hopefully Whisper will be a lovely, calm, trained, nice horse by the time I've finished. By the time there's another patch and they start bucking me off or something. Trying to think what to do now. Oh, let's make some street lamps if we can. Let's see if we can make some more. What and how many if we can. They do count as furniture, don't they, street lamps? Sorry, I seem to recall. I can make 5, so let's do that thing. And I need to make more bronze pipes on the grinder because I've run out then. So I'll make 50 of those. They're used quite a lot, so I don't see why not. There, the concrete nearly done. Cool. So let's put these street lamps down. I might not be able to colour them yet. I might have to make some pigment or something for that. But what I want is them to go behind like this. Kind of messes up the path in a way, but gives me some symmetry at least. And I'm kind of thinking like one over here as well. What do you guys think? This is the way into my house now. This is what it looks like when I come out of my house. That's pretty special, isn't it? Many, many lettuces. But yeah, I like this a lot, actually. I do. Let's see how many... We need pigment, I think, to change the colour to purple. So let's see if I can make some pigment. I need 5 pigment. This is where the pigment is now made on the blender. You watch. Fluffy pendants. Okay, I'm not seeing pigment anymore. Might well be a blender thing now. Let's have a look. Ah, concrete's done. It is! Right, I need 5 of those then. But I've got my concrete now, so that's Dana's thing all done. But we won't have time to get that done today. But we did get time to do the sewing machine and all that stuff, so I'm quite happy with that. I think I found a nice place for Lara now. I think Lara can go and look after the horse over here. She's right in front of the house there. I like that. I like her being there. It was either that or here, but I like having my street lamp there, so yeah, she can go by the house. I still definitely need to finish off the path along here. That's something I need to do. And along here. Put planters along here. Oh, and that's going to be the end of the episode. There's never enough time. These episodes used to be like half an hour long. Now they are like 45, 50 minutes, sometimes even over an hour long, depending on what I'm doing in the day. It is kind of crazy. But there we are. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We got the lift done. We got the sewing machine done. We got a lot of the aluminium alloy frames done. And we're just going to need to go next episode and pop those into their location in the desert and see what Dana thinks. We also got loads and loads of money, so we now have 122,000 gold in the bank. So it won't be too many nice big juicy commissions until we can get our land expansion finally. And apparently I'm going to need a lot of room for this big old assembly table upgrade, so that's something that I'm going to need the room for. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do leave me a like below, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.